Hello guys, this is Jay, and welcome to your tarot card reading. So I decided to do another one today. I don't know, I was in a deep meditation, and something told me to do another tarot card reading today. So let's see what it is about. Should I? Here we go. Page of Wands. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles, it seems like someone here is hanging on to a project. It's maybe kind of worried about it not flourishing, possibly a job, like worried about not getting a job or a position they want. And somebody here may be in isolation due to this worry about hanging on to this project. And you might be in this isolation period to try to reflect on how to hang on to it. Especially when you're the King of Wands here, trying to figure out how to make this work for you. Let's see. How are they going to make this work? What is it that they need to hear about this project while they're in isolation, possibly? Or okay. You might be, some of you guys here might be in a waiting period. Yeah, it's like you're trying to reflect on how to hang on to this project. You're in isolation. You're trying to figure out how to hang on to this. And now you're just waiting to figure out what to do next. But there is going to be fortune in this endeavor. And it looks like to me, somebody here has some guardian angels or spirit guides guiding them on this little journey, trying to figure out how to hang on to this. Let's see. Yeah, you don't have to battle yourself over this. And someone here may possibly have some heart blockages here, which will help you guide you on this journey to for this thing that you're trying to hang on to. Yeah, heart blockages, you might feel stuck again, we see all this lining up, with the Hermit, the Hangman, and then now the Ten of Swords, and then the Empress in reverse. It's just isolation, try to figure out, worried about, I wouldn't say necessarily worry about, maybe concern about this idea or this job or this promotion that you're trying to figure out how to make it come in. And it seems like here somebody's working really hard at it, and it feels like nothing's happening. Let's see here. Trying to follow my intuition, trying to feel like what feels right, but I guess we're going to go with this. Yeah, worry about fruition here. And with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Magician, both in reverse, it's not like it's not going to be a success of what you're doing. Maybe this is the time to, instead of worrying about this other thing you're holding on to, perhaps look for creative options to kind of help this thing to get the moving, get the flowing. Even start something, maybe not necessarily brand new, but as a side project. Some of us here might be interested in content creating. Perhaps some of us here are musicians, artists. Some of you guys here have potential to transform something that you already have into something greater. I know sometimes it's hard to let go of certain things, but I'm not saying that this other thing you're hanging on to is wrong. But if you feel like it's bringing you down, chances are it may not be serving you. Is there another message here, or are we going to continue this reading? Yeah, let's continue the reading. The Five of Pentacles. Here. Okay. Maybe we're hearing this thing you're hanging on to, somebody leaving you out in the cold, might be draining you. Maybe not. I'm not saying, I don't know who I'm speaking here to today. But there are possible other outlets that can bring you happiness. As you can see here with the Eight of Wands, it has potential of creating a ladder to something else greater. So this thing here it seems here he might be competing with someone else. And it might be possibly bringing you down, this thing that you're hanging on to. But that's okay. I mean, if you still feel like you can make this other thing work, you do have the courage to do so. I know this is in reverse, but as long as you believe in life, giving you strength and courage to do so, you can still overcome this thing that you're hanging on to. But then there's that other option too. You have the potential to create something new. All right, guys. Well, I think this is the message for today. At least I think so. I've already did one earlier today, but after I did a deep meditation, I decided to do another card draw. So if you guys like this, leave a like. Comment down below what you guys think. Also subscribe to watch more of my content. See you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Bye for now.